My name is John Dunk. I'm a Director of PFP Specialists.
My name is Allan Jowsey. I'm a Director at PFP Specialists. I'm a structural fire engineer and chartered with the Institute of Fire Engineers, and I've been working in the profession now for almost 20 years.
PFP Specialists are a consulting company, software company, and we also become involved in fire protection products.
We help clients deliver their aspirations with respect to products and aspirations in the marketplace. We also do work relating to surveys of existing and old passive fire protection material. And we also have a strong software arm which covers a number of different areas of the industry.
Well, we're a global company. We will work for any area of the world. We are split into two specific areas. One is cellulosic fire protection for the built environment, and the other is hydrocarbon fire protection for the oil, gas and energy industries, and they tend to be very global.
We do a lot of work with mainland Europe companies, but we also work as far afield as Australia, New Zealand, India, North America, and that's in the cellulosic environment, the built environment, but we also expand our work into the oil and gas business from a hydrocarbon perspective. The last 12 months has seen us work on projects where we've been engaged as a consultant, for example, on providing engineering judgments to generate industry solutions to answers or to questions rather that might not have existed in the realm of fire protection testing. We've worked with clients to get them over the line with respect to approving authorities and design team stakeholders. We've been doing heat transfer assessments combined with fire testing knowledge. We've been working on fire protection surveys.
Our consulting activity is quite wide-ranging. We will take contracts to look at various elements of passive fire protection on structures. We also work looking at the application of materials, and by that I mean looking at what has happened in the past, previous projects, and indeed some older projects where we've been called in to address the passive fire protection that's already installed. So in certain instances, we've been called to site to do an evaluation of what the product is that's installed, and by various techniques we have been able to determine whether or not it meets current fire requirements.
The most important thing, I think, when it comes to construction and passive fire protection is likely to be the confidence from an end user perspective. They want to know that what they're getting is fit for purpose, that it's created, provided and understood by knowledgeable professionals. It's that confidence in terms of knowledge and understanding which I think is really quite key.
We also have now Quantifier, which is our program for the estimation of fire protection materials used on a structure, and to assist those using Quantifier to optimize the selection of materials and benefit them from perhaps lower installed cost and reduced time in application of products.
Quantifier is one of our proudest achievements. Quantifier is an estimation software. It focuses on structural steel fire protection in the form of intumescent coatings and cementitious material. It's a complex subject. When it comes to working out thicknesses of an intumescent coating, for example, there are so many factors to take into consideration. Quantifier aims to simplify that process, but it also provides users with varying degrees of flexibility in what they want to achieve. They can use it for an optimization potential, or they can use it in its basic form of just evaluating material thicknesses. Quantifier provides end users with the potential to really optimize and fast track their fire protection thicknesses. A starting point for an estimator might be a nice conservative position. They'll work out thicknesses relative to a steelwork specification. Quantifier lets you do that, but it lets you take it one step further. You can start to introduce structural fire engineering calculations to change critical temperatures, feed back into a design team and look at options and permutations for different products, different design scenarios, and tie that all back to relative costs and application metrics. The ASFP is almost a de facto trade association when it comes to fire protection. Not only in the UK, but other parts of the world even look to it as a source of guidance and best practice. For us not to be involved with the ASFP was a non-starter. We've been involved now for 3 years as PFP specialists, but collectively our team has been involved for at least 15 years with the ASFP in terms of task group meetings, webinars and other content. The biggest benefit we find as being a member is the participation in some of the task group meetings. We get to sit with industry peers and industry colleagues, and it's a real eye-opener to see approaches undertaken and to contribute to best practice for the benefit of the industry. Within the industry, I think it's important we see more competency. It's a bit of a buzzword at the minute, but competency is vital to the success of what we do just across the board. I think the ASFP have got some great initiatives in the Institute of Fire Engineers exams and qualifications that they offer, and I think there's already been a noticeable benefit in the improvement, the language that people use and the seriousness to which they take when dealing with fire protection products.